Okay, this is part two of my packet tracer little project I'm doing here. And you notice what I got here is from my first video on R1 up on top. You can see I still have my same network 1 here, network 2 on this side. And you can see I added another router and I added some VLANs. I'm going to do some VLANs on this switch here. So this video may be a little more advanced than the top one. But what I want to do here is configure this VLAN to go up to this router. We're going to trunk. This is going to be a trunk. And then eventually I'm going to connect this router to that router, which will be a wide area network. So without further ado, let me go ahead and connect this one, and let me just connect that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do multiple configurations I'm gonna have to configure the switch and the router. This is called router on a stick. So I'm gonna start my configurations. I'm gonna try to do I may do a bunch of mistakes here, not quite sure, but we'll see how we do it. Okay, let me just go into my terminal, and I want to go ahead and get into my switch and enable. And this will be switch 3. Okay, so what I did there was my configuration for the login, my login configuration. And next, what I want to do is start creating VLANs. And you can see here for the VLANs I have names for them. So I'm going to go ahead and start creating VLANs. And I'm going to need like a table I could kind of configure this on. So okay, so what I'm doing is I named these VLANs. So let me go ahead and just exit out of here and go to show VLANs. And you will see here, you'll see my VLAN 15, 25, 35, and 98 native. Okay, and there we go. There goes all my VLANs are up. But if you notice here, the VLANs are active, but there's no assigned ports. By default, everything is on VLAN 1. So what I got to do is um activate these VLANs so they could go onto these PCs here. So which I would do. Wow. Alright. Okay, you see yep, this VLAN 15. So I'm gonna go ahead and intfa 0/10. $25. Mode access, switch port access. Okay, so now I got all these 3 PCs right here activated into the switch port. So I exit, and to confirm is show, and there it is. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and put this fast Ethernet as a trunk. And I'm going to get back into terminal. And I'm going to go ahead and config T, and alright. Oh. Okay, so what I did there was I literally took this port, the FA01, it is a trunk port, so that means all these VLANs go up here. But you notice it's not green yet because we still have to configure the router. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the actual switch a IP. So how I do that is interface VLAN. I'm going to use the 98, my native one, and I'm going to put IP add, and that's going to be a 192.168. I'm going to use the .2 because the .1 will be the gateway. I always use .1 for gateway. Okay, and no shut command, and just exit. And you can always do a show run. That will give you your whole rundown of what you've done. So you're right here, your trunk ports and your access ports. And there you go. Pretty cool. Okay, we exit that out. Now I could go ahead and put in my addresses at the desktop. This will be 15, so alright, and I always use the .1s for the gateway. This one will be a 25. I'm doing static here. I'm not, you know, the DACP, I did that on the other video, so I'm gonna just stick to static 25. And I don't know if I'm kind of just going as fast as I can. I might make some mistakes here. Bear with me. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and configure this router. And fast Ethernet. Nope. We're gonna go to console. And we're gonna go ahead and figure this router out. And go into terminal. And let me go ahead and just configure the router. And this is gonna be a host. Remember how I said always give a host name, because they are by default they all say router. So now I know I'm in router 2, and I might one day say, hey, I'm doing configurations on router 2 and I'm actually on router 1. You know, it's just very confusing. So let me go ahead and okay, so I did the my configuration for the passwords, and now I'm gonna configure the FA0/0. Okay, the line protocol is up, but for trunking, you have to do an encapsulation of .1Q. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna put FA0/0, and we're gonna put the .15 just to kind of label our LAN VLAN 15 with the .15, and we're gonna go ahead. There it is. VLAN's up. Give it an encapsulation .1Q15, and then you're gonna put an IP add and 192.168.1. Alright, and then we're gonna do the same thing for the 25. And we'll just change these names. You just push up on your directional pad, and you'll get there. 20. Whoa, 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 whoa. Messed up. I put 55. It should be 25. There we go. 25. Hopefully that overrides it. And 35. Here, let me just put a no real quick. Or, nah, don't even bother. It should override it. 35. Whoa. What am I doing? Already configured. Okay, I got a configure part. I forgot to put the encapsulation. Okay, 35. And the address 35. Like I said, I might have mistakes. We'll find out. And we'll put the 98 and on this one, we're gonna push native. Keep that native, and we'll see if we get 98. Okay, and we'll go ahead and exit. And let me do a show run. And let's see if it's all up there. Okay, 15, 25, 35. And it all looks pretty good. Yeah, everything looks pretty good here. And that's it. We have the other router on a stick here. So let me see if I could ping. Let's see if we could get this all to work here. So what I do is I'm going to ping it. And I'm on the 35. Let me see if I could ping the 15 guy over there. Let's see if it goes through. And there it goes. The 15 went through. Alright, now let me try to ping the 25 guy. And let's see. Alright, okay, you can see it went through. Now, you can make these networks talk to each other from up here, network 2 and network 1. But you're going to have to do a network protocol, like a routing protocol, which we will talk about in a different video. So hope you guys like that one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.